It was incredible to see the Knicks score at will against one of the best defenses in the league, but it was also really cool to see the Knicks get key stops. Somewhere between the 7-minute mark and the 5-minute mark, though, we were just trading baskets where we couldn't really get a stop. And the Rockets were just relentlessly picking on Brunson. So here they're going to put Brunson in the pick and roll, and then Cat's in drop. Doesn't do a great job getting around it, but you kind of live with Holiday taking this mid-range floater. He makes it, credit to him, but I think that's a fine possession. Every possession after this, they relentlessly put Brunson as the defending pick player. So here you're drawing him into the role. He just gets crossed over by Jalen Green, who gets an easy lay. And you're going to see the same thing multiple times. So here, one more time, you see Amen Thompson go around. Jalen Green wants Brunson into this action, calls it here. So then rescreens, flips the screen, gets Brunson hard hedging. McHale stays with Jalen Green as well, which leaves Holiday wide open. Brunson's out of position. Holiday has an open three. Right? So at this point, we're scoring every possession. We're just trading baskets and not being able to get key stops. This is the first stop in this 2-minute stretch we get where we just switch. So now Brunson's matched up with Jalen Green. McHale's just looking at Steven Adams, but he's matched up with Holiday. And everyone's kind of set. Help is really preloaded, right? You can see McHale really preloaded in help. And he doesn't even have to be this preloaded. It can come from Deuce or Hart. But it's fine if McHale's there just stopping the gap. Jalen Green takes a bad three. This was the big scramble play. There's just a lot going on. This could have gone a very different direction, but luckily we do get a stop. So here, Holiday turns it over, which leads to a transition basket, which felt like a real turning point in this game as well. But after this, we start switching or trying to switch. There are a couple possessions where that doesn't happen. Here, again, Dillon Brooks, you're dragging Brunson into the action. It doesn't matter who Brunson's guarding. Again, you live with it, and you have help. Like, Deuce is in the paint, basically, because you know Amen's not a shooter. Steven Adams not a shooter, so Cat's in help, too. So you should be more willing to live with this when you know that there are non-shooters on the Rockets. So this is just perfect defense. Deuce is in position to help, rotates back, and then this is the mistake where Deuce jumps. But other than that, if Deuce doesn't jump, he just closes out. That's a great defensive possession, right? They try to pick on Brunson. Again, you're picking on Brunson. Here, Brunson just draws a charge. They're trying to pick on Brunson, right? Then all you have to do, especially facing a team like the Rockets, is just send your help early. Stay down on closeouts. Don't jump as much. Here, it becomes a men's turn. Also wants Brunson in the action. Same thing, you get a double drag, but Brunson gets over the Steven Adams screens, resets, and now it's just Brunson in the action. Again, you have help, right? This help can come from Deuce. It probably should be coming more from Hart, but Deuce is just stopping this gap drive. So here, Deuce digs, and then Hart's here for the help immediately. Deuce can peel off to Tari Eason. Again, not a great three-point shooter. So once Deuce peels off, then Hart can also peel back to Dillon Brooks. So this is why it's more okay living with Brunson switching, especially when you have the ability to help off shooters. Here you're going to see them not switch, so a little bit uncertainty. Brunson's going to just hedge here, so which forces McBride to kind of follow, but there's this like little hesitation. A man takes advantage and just easy dunk. That's why you should just live with the switch. You should just have this game plan of being the switch, which worked, got a lot of stops for you when we were trying to come back into this game. Here, Deuce and McHale switch. You can see Jalen Green calling for a man. He wants Brunson in this action. So here, Brunson gets pulled in this action. Switch. Deuce can fall back. Look at Cat. You can preload help, right? You have 4 players on the perimeter. It's Dillon Brooks, Amen Thompson, Tari Eason, and Holiday. You kind of live with guarding them with 3 players. Deuce is probably a little over helped right now because you know Cat's here to help. But even then, like, Deuce doesn't really have to be here. And then you can just have Cat be in the help and then guard 4 with 3 players, especially when 2 are non-really shooters. So that still happens. We get a stop, forcing a tough late shot clock 3 by Amen. Again, not a great shooter. Right? Amazing player, just not really a great shooter, and you can kind of plan around it. Here, after the horrible challenge, you really need to stop. Just live with the switch. Amen on Brunson, one-on-one. I mean, you kind of live with this, right? This is what I mean. Like, Precious isn't help, Hart's in help. Just let Brunson take this matchup so there's no confusion, and you can send help early. And then credit to Brunson, just gets an insane key moment, key defensive stop.